So it's very important that you fly safe. If you're going to fly an obstacle like this, the worst thing you can do is destroy your drone, and then maybe litter the top of the mountain, because most of you guys would not go up and climb and get it. Place here. Now remember, I do not have avoidance, so I am going to get close, but not too close. No, I am not. Hi, this is Dad Random. I'm going to do a little bit of a scenic flight today, little red mountain flight with the Mini 2 SE. So right now I'm going to be checking just to make sure that we have authorization, everything, just in case. I've had a little bit of carrot activity here in the past, so what I always do when I come here is I get into an official, dress. I bring my my Utah hat. I've got my license credentials with me, just in case I get any kind of issues that I have to basically show, hey, this is a commercial operation, and which it is, and you need to give me space so I can finish my flight, and then I'll talk to you as soon as I'm done, that kind of thing. So everything is by the book when I come here. I am in a public access point outside of a park area, so it's completely legal. I fly here all the time. So all right, it's a completely authorized spot. Let's get ready to go. Let me get my Mini 2 SE. This should be a really fun flight. I really love this spot. I'm going to fly with the tablet today because it's very sunny, but it's cool today, so we should be good. The tablet should give me a lot better visuals as I go through the scar up there. All right, be right back. Dead random. All right, at the Red Mountain. From my location, it says clear for takeoff. This is the last time I'm going to use my phone because I'm going to fly with the tablet today. The only thing that's going to limit me from doing is from recording my screen. I maybe will try to record my screen. We'll see. We'll see what I get. I think I've got enough space for it. I'm just worried about running out of space on my tablet because it doesn't have the memory that my phone has. But yeah, we are clear to go from our location. There it is, right there. We're clear. No active advisories. Maintain situational awareness. There we go. Let's fly. All right. Looks like I've got screen record going. I'm going to try to do this for as long as I can, but I'm going to really concentrate on flying today. So that is my goal. We're ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and launch.
Take off. The home point
All right,
has
here we
been
go.
updated. Please check
Let's
it on the
conquer
map.
the Red Mountain today with the Mini 2 SE. Okay, I am flying today in normal mode. I always fly in normal mode. As you recall, I will have some issues. There is a teeny bit of wind out today. I'm going to bring my gimbal up as best I can so I can get a good. You see I get that gimbal lurch, so that will be all I can do today. But looks great. Video looks good. Make sure we get a locked exposure. And we're flying with a LiPo today. And we are following the terrain of the Red Mountain. There we go. All right, so once again, I really am, if I ever have to do this in a search, I have to maintain complete concentration. So I always make sure if I'm going to fly this particular flight that I have kind of all my faculties, everything is completely kind of good. Everything seems to be good today. I'm going to try to raise my gimbal above. That's my problem here is looking up, and this is where the Mini 3 can be a better choice. This does not have obstacle avoidance. That's another thing that you have to take into consideration. So hugging the terrain is a little bit tougher with this one. I have to go by sight, and just take it easy. You just gotta limit your stay within your limits, you know. You've got to stay in the, like I said, just a little bit of wind today. That's why I wanted to get out early. And we're right where we need to be. Looks decent. Exposure looks good. I've got multiple exposures going on. I've got dark and light all happening at the same time. Remember, once again, I do not have obstacle avoidance on this flight, so I am staying clear of things, especially on my right side. You can see it's much darker over there. I'm getting close to the top, so oop, there's a bird. Of course, now I'm getting notifications. You should always turn your notifications off. Coming into the final bits, trying to stay straight. I've got a lot of space, more than I think, because remember, this bird is very small. You got to kind of have a FPV-like approach, almost to the top. Remember, there's a little bit of activity in this area, you know, when it comes to hikers, and as far as the drone is birds. But it's a beautiful day for sure. And I'm getting a little bit squirrely, so it's when you get squirrely, you need to slow down. Get into that clear area right there, and just make it to the top. There we go. Let's get up there. Let's make it. Let's clear the edge. Let's drop our gimbal. Make sure we get good exposure there. Let's get a view down. So you can tell it doesn't take a lot of energy to get up here. Look at how big look at how full the reservoir is today. Those things are just super full. And there's the city. Right there. Once again, just complete concentration. Coming down, you can't lose your concentration. Move forward. Use the light to my advantage. Now on a day like today, I'm going to use oops. I'm going to use my I'm going to create still shots out of the video. So, all right, so here we go. Find your path down, and we're going to move our way down. Remember, we have no obstacle avoidance. So what we do here greatly depends, only depends on our flying skills. So you can see I don't get down as deep into the canyon as I would if I was flying a bird with avoidance technology. But it's doable. You can see it's doable. You just got to stay within your clear limits. Just make sure you're clear and your line of sight is clear between you and the location that you're flying from. And you just gotta, you persevere, you just fly ahead. Let the bird, let the bird determine your, and they're saying birds, there are birds here. Birds of prey. They're putting up with me, and that's good. And we got, this is spring, so you do have nesting that's going on. This is always a fun spot right here. I always want to go this way. So let's do that. Let's go through this place here. Now remember, I do not have avoidance. So I'm going to get close, but not too close. I'm not trying to make any not trying to do anything that's going to jeopardize my bird. I don't want to. Oh, there we go. That's always a great shot along the cliff right there. Backlit by the sun. %. This thing is doing a great job. Battery management's perfect. Remember, I'm flying LiPo today. A little bit of wind up there. I didn't spend much time on the top, did I, today? But a good day to fly for sure. I think it's time to head on down. Get onto that trail down there, the hiking trail. Most people are on the long trail, not on the trail above. Most people are probably started that hike, the one up to the Red Mountain, probably earlier today. It's a great day to make the hike. But the Mini 2 SE. Once again, just doing really wonderful going up the Red Mountain. You cannot do this without a drone that has a very significant amount of control. You can't do this with a cheap bird. You just can't. And this is about as cheap as you can get to make this flight. There's a lot of terrain, a lot of altitude, a lot of things to run into. There's a lot of, there's wind. There's distractions by humans. There's a lot of stuff going on. And you just got to be in your most constant, you got to be at your best as a pilot. You got to really know where everything is, and to get low and slow into a canyon. But there it is. Oh, we got some family down there that's getting ready for a bike excursion. And you can hear it, the drone is fighting the wind for sure. There we go, we're back. There we go. All right, let's get the gimbal where it needs to be. Let's turn in to the shot. Yeah, a little bit right there. A little bit of dad random in. Let's go ahead and land it. All right, let's stop the camera here. Hopefully we're still recording. Yep, we recorded the screen, so that's a good thing. All right. All right, there it is, dad random. The Mini 2 SE, all the way to the top of the Red Mountain, through the scar, and all the way back safely. And what's our time right now? So about 10 minutes complete from beginning to end. It looks like I've got video, so it should be a really fun flight to watch. I'm always, every time I fly this, I'm always looking for something new in the footage, and hopefully we'll get that. Hopefully we'll get something new and exciting to see. Borderline winds today. I could hear the drone as it was coming down, so the wind is picking up. So if I couldn't get this flight in now, I wasn't going to be able to get it in today at all, because it's just too windy. That we got changing of the weather. We got cool and hot running into each other. Alrighty, but for Dad Random, have a good one. Hope you appreciated this flight. Hope you loved it. Hope you love your Mini 2 SE. Really capable bird. Once again, I just proved it. Much aided flight with the inclusion of my my tablet. I always feel safer flying with the tablet. So great flight, especially with this camera. Yeah, it was awesome today. It's amazing. Let's check out the video. Let's enjoy it. But yeah, the Red Mountain conquered again. Dad Random, he's conquered it several times. He's been very safe flying it. So it's very important that you fly safe. If you're going to fly an obstacle like this, the worst thing you can do is destroy your drone, and then maybe litter the top of the mountain, because most of you guys would not go up and climb and get it. You would just write it off and just hope that somebody sends it home in the mail. But for Dad Random, have a good one. Fly safe, fly smart, have a great weekend.